Alright, so this is my PechaKucha. My name is Daniel Fisher, and it is on athletic versus massive body types in males and females. I'll be going over advantages and disadvantages, the body types themselves, the key factors, and the research I did, and the conclusion that I've made at the very end. So sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Alright, this is Jay Cutler, IFBB Pro. This guy is 310 pounds in his off-season, 274 pounds in his in-season. This guy is huge. He's won Mr. Olympia 3 times. He is up there in contentions with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's the epitome of the word massive. This guy right here is the average guy. He could be me. He could be my buddy down the street. He could be the guy working at McDonald's. There are a lot of things that work up to you obtaining these two types of body styles, and we will start covering them actually right now. I'm sure you've heard from dietitians and scientists and personal trainers the key factors to obtain a athletic or massive body style, which is, one is diet, one is exercise, another one's sleep, and another one, is testosterone. And when you look at the screen here, I got the sleep up here in the left-hand corner, but I've got this picture down here on the right. This picture's to catch your attention, but it's testosterone. I will cover these subjects more in depth within the next few slides of this presentation. I'm not going to go too in depth, but I'll go in depth. Alright, right here, this is for your diet. This is your calorie intake with your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is not your sausage biscuit at McDonald's, your bag of Fritos for lunch, or your Taco Bell for dinner. This is carbs, protein, calories, fats, something healthy, something good. The next thing I want to touch on is exercise, okay? In exercise, I've got this triangle here, with strength is your baseline, okay? And then you've got your cardio and your stamina. Alright. With the triangle, if you pull one of these sides away, it's not a triangle anymore, right? So for the perfect body, you need all 3 of these. If you don't have all 3 of these in your exercise routine, you're wrong. All right, so right here, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. This is key in all exercise. You've got to have this. Me being in the military is hard, but you need this for muscle regrowth. You need this to fight off illness, fight off disease, and just to be well rested the next day. Testosterone, okay? There was a study in Men's Health magazine that said that masturbation and sex in the male make the testosterone reproductive level go to a rapid rate. This in itself helps with lifting weights, running, anything. All right? So let's go into some advantages or disadvantages. We're not going to go into all of them, but we're going to go into some of them over the massive and athletic body style. One thing I'm going to touch on first would be supplements, okay? Supplements are key in the massive body style. If you look at this presentation up in the left-hand corner right here, you will see that all these supplements right here are pretty much needed for your massive body style. You might need 1 or 2 for your athletic, but for the massive, you need all of them. Another thing you need to take into consideration for the massive body style is your time of exercise. Average, you don't need but about an hour. Massive, you need a lot. And in this time frame, you are lifting massive amounts of weight, which leads to injury. All exercise routines lead to injury. But you're massive, you are more injury prone because you are lifting way more weight. Too much weight. But, hey. Alright, so now we're going to get into research. The research I did, I asked 10 males and 10 females certain questions about the other gender and some about the same gender to kind of help with the conclusion that the average body style is better than the massive. First question I asked was with males. I asked 10 males if they would prefer a slim, sexy woman or the She-Hulk. Well, I pretty much got a unanimous decision. 80% of the guys chose the slim, sexy woman. And they actually had a pretty constant reasoning behind this. The reasoning behind this was there's an alpha male syndrome. And within this alpha male syndrome, the woman's bigger than them, okay? So she can take what she wants. And the guys do not want to lose their alpha male. They are the alpha male. They are the head boss. They don't want to lose that. Then I asked women which would they prefer, Jay Cutler or the average body style. Well, it was pretty much unanimous again, and to my surprise, 70% of women chose the athletic body style, but they had reasoning behind this. The reasoning behind this was the big bulging guy that was huge and veiny, and not only what did he look nasty in their words, but they were scared of him. They had a fear of him because he was so big he might actually hurt them, and that's just bad. Then I asked the guys, would they prefer Cutler or would they prefer the athletic as their body? 70% said they would prefer to be Cutler, which proves men know absolutely nothing about women. We want to be this big, massive guy, but women don't want that. They want the athletic guy. Then I asked women, what do you want? Or what do you want to be? 10% said they wanted to be the She-Hulk, and the other 90 wanted to be Miss Slim and Sexy, which makes a lot of sense. So, in conclusion, I have found that the average body style wins overall. So, thank you for listening to what I had to say, and hopefully this sticks in your mind. Thank you, and have a very good evening. All my photos were from Google Images and Stock Exchange. You have a great night. Goodbye.